My name is Kira Cosio, and I'm so excited to welcome you to our community on behalf of CASA of Santa Barbara County. CASA stands for Court Appointed Special Advocates. You may have heard of us in other communities, as there are more than 950 programs across the nation. We're just the program here locally in Santa Barbara County. We have offices in Santa Maria, Lompoc, and Santa Barbara because the children we serve are all throughout the county. Our program serves more than 500 children each year with the help of more than 300 dedicated community volunteers. All of our volunteers have to complete a background check, which includes fingerprinting, and commit to at least 1 year of service.
Hello, my name is Morgan, and I'm a military spouse here on Vandy Air Force Base. And I chose to volunteer with CASA because I wanted to help. There are many children in the system today who are needing someone in their corner and someone to be their voice. CASA gives us the opportunity to have a voice bigger than our own. That is why I chose to volunteer with CASA.
Hi, I'm Jessica. Prior to being stationed at Vandenberg, I knew about the CASA program, but when I heard about all the kids in Santa Barbara County that didn't have CASAs, I submitted my application to become a CASA. Being a CASA allows me to advocate for the needs of the children while providing them with stability during a difficult time in their life. CASA volunteering doesn't take a lot of time, but it does have a great impact on the children.
Our volunteers come from a variety of backgrounds and experiences, but they all have one thing in common. They've taken an oath in the courtroom to speak up for the best interest of a child who has experienced abuse or neglect. Our CASA volunteers see the child weekly. They go do a fun outing for about an hour a week to build trust with that child and also find out what's going on in that child's life. They communicate with all parties, meaning the social worker, lawyer, caretakers, teachers, neighbors, coaches, you name it. That CASA volunteer is getting to know the full story of what is happening in that child's life. Our volunteers are committed to that child's case until it closes. That means from the moment they're assigned by the judge to the moment that child is either successfully reunified with their parents, adopted, or they age out of the foster care system. We ask that our volunteers commit for that duration because they're going to be the one person that is consistent throughout that child's time in the protective care of the court. Our volunteers aren't social workers, they're not lawyers, they're not the foster parents, they're just there as an extra pair of eyes and ears for the court system and the judge. Just to touch on a little bit of what our volunteers are doing now and how resilient they've been throughout this huge pandemic and crisis. Our volunteers are still seeing their kids weekly. Whether that's through a FaceTime call, a phone call, a Zoom message, dropping something off on the porch, or just having a conversation from across the lawn. Even in these difficult times, our volunteers are still there. Even when we're serving more than 500 children a year, there are still children who are waiting for a CASA volunteer. And right now, that number is growing rapidly. There's about 150 kids that the court is asking us to serve, but we don't have enough volunteers. We need your help, whether you choose to volunteer yourself, you choose to donate or get involved in other ways, or you just tell a friend or recommend us to someone in this community. And like I said, we're part of a network of over 950 programs. So whether you choose to share this information on social media or just tell your friends, chances are there's a local program that they can get involved with. But here in Santa Barbara County, we would really love to have your help. To get involved, you can visit our website at sbcasa.org or give us a phone call at 805-739-9102. We look forward to talking with you about how we can work together to help the most vulnerable children in this community.